the day of the week of Monday, or the moon day, or the lunar day. Now, 4 has a correspondence with green. Now, we've heard about the green movement that supposedly was started by a particular person who ran for president. I won't use names here because I can be held for slander. However, the 4, in a metaphysical sense, deals with the emerald fire. There's 2 other colors that you want to deal with during this year. The emerald fire, the infrared, and the ultraviolet. Emerald fire is 4. The infrared is 1. And the ultraviolet is 7. So we have that trinity of numbers, 1, 4, and 7, that you deal with. Now, these vibrations, these colors, these high color vibrations, working in tandem with each other, can create a tremendous amount of healing. So if you're going through a lot, you want to do a lot of deep breathing and deal with the content of these colors. Now, the number 4, as we said, we will attribute the number 4 to each and every month for the remainder of the year. Now, we talked about number 7, because 7 is the 7 universal month cycle. Now, we got some heavy-duty vibrations that all of us will contend with. April. April is the 4th calendar month, which has naturally a 4 vibration. We're in a 4 year. Those 2 numbers combined create the number 8. The number 8 and 4 are not particularly good numbers unless you know how to really work and to balance the forces of both those numbers. Both those numbers deal with earth force, very heavy-duty earth forces on this planet. Okay? Now, whenever you have a number that crosses itself, or the same number, there's a doubling effect that is created, which means that there's more movement of energy that is happening. And I will continue with this in just a moment. Thank you. This is the return of the Penmaster for part 2 of this numerology session. And before we discontinued, I'd like to continue with this. We were talking about the month of April and the double 4s that are present. The calendar month as well as the universal year added together, which is 4-4. Now, the substance of this energy creates the number 8, and the power with this number 8 is awesome. The power of the number 4 is very awesome, because remember, 4 deals with all things in the material realm. 8 deals with all things in the material realm, but it's twice that. So there's a doubling effect that I talked about earlier, and whenever things double, things begin to speed up and happen. The power of the number 4 will require a great deal of us. The power of the number 4 in a 4th calendar month will prove to be very, very difficult if you are unprepared to deal with the weight of things that are to come. Now, since 4 is the positive month, then if you want to lighten the energy of this vibration, you're going to have to utilize the power of your mind, which is the number 5. The power of the number 5 is a vibration that is very mental. Okay? It is actually quite different than the number 4 itself. 4 tends to deal more with the basics of logic. 5 is more unorthodox. The month of May. The month of May represents the 5th month plus the 4 universal year, which creates the number 9. In the number 9, we have fire. We have the planet Mars that will have an influence based on the numerology. The color that corresponds with Mars, as you know, is red, the fiery red. The metal that corresponds with Mars is iron and steel. So iron and steel will prove to be something of significance for the month of May. Now, May as a calendar month, being the 5th month of the year, always expresses itself in terms of changes. What changes are going to come about that's going to bring more rebellion? What I see with the numbers here is that the combination of the 4 and the 5 coming together will become very, very polarized. At the top of this, I talked about the old vanguard, the old boys, the old families of control are putting all of their money, all of their might into maintaining their high existence on this planet. But there is a new upper echelon of consciousness that says, no, the time for that is done. The karma, the debts, or whatever have been paid. You know, have you ever wondered why the 4th month of every year has been selected for you to file and pay your taxes? Because taxes are a debt, and 4 is the number that deals with debts. Okay? Now, the 6th month of the calendar year is the number 6, or the month of June. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 further reduced is 1. So we have a 1 universal month vibration working in the 4 year setting. Remember, I talked about the trinity of numbers, 1, 4, and 7. Well, here we have a combination of fire and earth working in tandem with each other. They are not polarized, albeit these forces will yield and exert a forceful opposition, a forceful nature upon each other. Okay? The old vanguard of 4 will make every attempt on some level here on earth to squash any resistance by those of upper echelon consciousness who have decided that change is necessary, change is needed, change is now. The 7th month, July, and we have the 4th of July in the 7th month. The correlation between the 7 and the 4 is present in existing each and every year. 7 plus the 4 equals 11. This is a time of revelation. This is a time of heightened sensitivities. People will be very sensitive about everything that's going on. I forewarn you, this is a time to really do some cleansing, or you should have done some cleansing, let me say, of your kidneys. This is a time to really protect your kidneys. You know, some of the foods that have that bad oil in it, that rancid oil, or the oil that is not conducive to breaking down into your body properly, leave it alone. This is a time for you to drink water. But I see here that the waters of the earth may be held as suspect. Or we may even see a price increase with water because water may find to be a precious economy according to the economic pundits of this world. So water in this year, in that particular month, will prove to be important. Now, there is invisible forces that are at hand in the month of July. Why? Because 7 deals with invisibility. Okay? Now, 7 is the month. 11, or a lower vibration of 11, which is 2, is the universal month. 7 and 2 are one of the pairs of numbers that are in opposition to each other. So this tells me that what can be expected or what can happen, you will not see it. You will have to feel it coming. All of you will begin to have to feel through this experience in the month of July. If you're all about just thinking or staying in your head, you're going to be lost. Because this is going to be a feeling vibration that you will have to work with in the month of July. Now, August, 8th month of the calendar year, coupled with the number 4. 8 plus 4 is 12, is 3. 8, I always tell people, be very aware of law enforcement, military. Okay? If you're driving out and about regularly on a regular basis, and especially at night, make sure that you have your paperwork together. Make sure that you have the proper license, the proper insurance, the proper tags, the proper decal, whatever state that you drive in within the boundaries of the United States of America, the Republic. Okay? And if you have to travel to the airport and go through the radiation treatment, then be prepared. You may not want to go through the radiation treatment and just have the pat down, okay? Because from what I understand from people that I know, that radiation is 10 times more than what they're saying it is. Remember, there's a great deal of deception that is going on here in America and throughout the world. We're probably being told very little about what truly is happening. Now, the 8-4 combination produces a 3. The 3 provides surges of energy. So there will be quick surges. So in the month of August, you want to watch the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, okay, and the 30th of the month. Be very aware. Watch out for accidents. Be very defensive in your driving. September, 9th month of the year, coupled with the number 4 universal vibration. 9 and 4 is 13. This is a month of transformation. This is a time for you to allow that transformative energy to move within yourself. As I said, the 4 also deals with the physical heart. This is a time for you to really open up your heart even more. And what I see with the numbers is that all of those who did not know what is going on at the time of the speech will know a whole lot more after they view this and after they talk to friends and relatives about what's going on with planet Earth. See, it's more to it than just the economy. Okay? There's more to it than just Earth changes. There's more to it than just the possibility of aliens